Welcome back to the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape. Time for our final thoughts. Birkett, you're up.
Detroit Lions are a week into voluntary workouts right now with no sign of James Ahedebo, to which I say it's voluntary. Look, I've heard from a lot of irate fans since our friend Brad Galley first broke news that Ahedebo would be staying away from the team this spring in hopes of renegotiating the 2-year contract he signed last year. Here's the thing. NFL players have a small window to make a lot of money, and no one should ever fault anyone for trying to maximize their earning power. Ahedebo's coming off one of the best seasons of his career. He was voted a Pro Bowl alternate last year, and he did not like seeing his backup get a 1-year deal for about the same money that he's going to make this fall. Now, that doesn't mean the Lions should renegotiate. Ahedebo turns 32 this year. He's the kind of box safety there's not a high demand for around the league. And frankly, he could have made more money last year had he not decided to change agents at the start of free agency. Regardless, this thing will get sorted out in the next month or so. Maybe he'll put a few more dollars in his pocket, I'm not sure. But Ahedebo will be back playing with his guys, looking forward to 2015 by the time camp kicks off in July. Unless, of course, the Lions draft his replacement.
He doesn't strike me as a guy that's going to sacrifice the whole team's welfare for his own personal stake. So I think you're right, and hopefully he does that sooner than later. Stoney.
Earlier this week, New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady joined an elite list of athletes that included Larry Bird and Michael Jordan. That is great company. But it's a list that, as a Brady fan, I am disappointed he joined. You see, Tom Brady was not with his Super Bowl champion teammates when the Patriots visited the White House. A spokesman said that Brady had a family commitment. Well, unless that commitment was a major health issue or celebration, I think Brady messed up. I don't care whether you like the sitting president or not. The office of the President of the United States deserves the respect and deserves the appearance of the quarterback of the Super Bowl champion. Do you think Rasheed Wallace liked George W. Bush? But he was there with the Pistons in 2004. Michael Jordan said he was too busy to see the elder George Bush when the Bulls won it one year. And Larry Bird said Ronald Reagan knew where to find him if he wanted to see him. Sorry, guys, that's lame. It's the President of the United States. And oh yeah, Brady did allegedly get in touch with the President to get tickets to the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight next week. That would be Les Moonves, the President of CBS.
Maybe there's too much cliff diving in Brady's life right now. All right, my turn. Every year at some point, your favorite sports off-season, you get that itch for it to return. For some, it's that golf itch you get in February. For me, it's the football bug. I know it's just spring college football, but both Michigan and Michigan State have already hit my switch, and I cannot wait until the drama unfolds this fall in Ann Arbor and East Lansing, and around the state for that matter. From Jim Harbaugh's never-ending publicly campaign for awesomeness or whatever, to the fire he brings to getting those players that are once glorified recruits up to speed. Or Mark D'Antonio's offense run through lineman spring game coupled with the start of a recruiting class that will not have an impact on the field for years to come. Football is seemingly back, even though it's that far away. The analogy was made yesterday about how for the first time, just like the resurgence of Michigan's basketball team a few years ago, this rivalry should become as good as it's ever been. Once again, guys, I know I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited as well.
It's going to be great.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on the Suburban Ford 7 Sportscape. That is all the time we have for this show. We will see you next week. Happy draft. Have a great Sunday afternoon.